Welcome to PACTApp. In this tutorial, I am going to show how to manage the problem submissions. In order to submit a problem, we have to select the baselines. We can select a baseline from two different places. One is the map page, which is loaded when the app is initially open, and also you can click on that tab at any time. And the other one is from the more option. I'm going to show the map one first. So on the map page we see all the icons indicating the baselines actually. So for all the themes, all the icons are present here. Different icon will actually mean the different themes, and the color will mean the status, which is approved or submit, something like that. So if we click on the icon of any one of the icon, so for example I'm clicking on a random one, so it will load the detail of that baseline. Here we will have the link to see the previously submitted problems associated with baseline. By clicking on the see previous problem submission, we will have the option to view the baseline detail. By clicking on the view baseline detail, we will have the option to add a problem submission by clicking on the add new problem submission at the bottom. So now let me show you how to select the baseline from other option, that is clicking on the more tab on the bottom right corner, then click on the problem submissions. We will see the page where some other options are available as well, like the list of the problem submission. We can click on the list of the problem submission on top, so it will show us the list of the associated problem submissions. Clicking on the list of forward problem submission will show us the list of the problem submissions that I have forwarded to someone else's. Then we will have the option to create a new response. So by selecting the theme, if I click on the, for example, health, all the health related baselines will be loaded. If we click on the land related baselines will be loaded. For example, I'm going to click on the health, and I'm going to select a particular one. So this is the same thing that we have just seen. So if we click on the see previously submitted problem, so it will load the previously submitted problem. Go back. If we click on the view baseline detail, it will load the detail of the baseline. I'm going to go back. Then if we click on the add new problem submission, it will load the list of the problems available for this theme. So we can select any one of these, or we can click on the add new problem to add one. If we click on the add new problem, a page will be loaded where we have to provide the description of the problem. We will have to select the category, then click on the save. I'm going to go back and choose the existing one. So I'm going to click on the COVID-19 patient from here and click on the next. So the list of the associated causes will be shown here as well. We will have the option to add the custom cause, or we can select the existing ones from here and proceed. So the associated solutions will be loaded. So at any point of this problem submissions process, we can check the already selected options from the top. If we see on the top, we have options to ongoing problem submission. If we click on that, all the steps that we have passed are showing here: the selected baseline detail, the problem detail, the causes detail. So for each state, the step, we can see the detail by clicking on that one. So for here, for example, I'm going to click on the first solution and proceed. So here all the associated actions will be loaded, so we can start any action by clicking on the start button. For example, I'm going to click on the start for the first one. So it is started. Then we will have two different options, one is finish and the other one is cancel. If we feel that we are going to execute this action and complete, then after completion we will click on the finish. But if we think that we have started it but we are not going to finish it, in that case we are going to click on the cancel one. So when any one of the action is started, some relevant information will be shown. Like for the meeting, we have the option to see the contact info. If we click on the contact info, the information related to contact regarding that particular baseline will be shown here. Using this we can execute this task actually. So if we feel that the task is completed, we can click on the finish, then it will be shown a success message, and then we will have the option to provide the feedback for this particular action. So if we click on the feedback, we will see the list of the questions for providing the feedback. I'm going to select some dummy data here as well. So all these were required. So red statics is showing here besides the question level. So other than these, we will have to other input field, like is the problem solved. So we can select solved, not solved, or not relevant anymore, whichever we need. I'm going to use some random one. So we can leave the comment, then we can actually provide the rating by clicking on the starts and click on the save. So our feedback will be recorded and it will be submitted with the problem submissions actually. So more or less all the tasks will be similar, but only the email task is a bit different. So I'm going to show that as well. So if we click on the email task, any one of the email tasks, we will have the options to start or finish or cancel, and also we can add new action as well from here. So I'm going to add a new action and show you the demo. So I'm going to click on the new action, then I'm going to provide some test description, then select some action types. For example, I'm going to select the sending email, as I'm going to show that. So here we will be asked for the email template, so I'm going to select the email template and click on the save. So if we start this task, let's say test days, which I just have created, if we click on this start, it will actually load the data for the email, so that is associated. So all the data recipient, you see the subject, the mail body, and the attachment are shown here. All these are coming from the default email template that was already created in the system. So what we can do is edit this thing, or we can, if we feel that this is what we need to send, then we can simply click on the send. I'm going to show you the detail of the edit. So I'm going to click on the edit button. So here we can actually edit any one of the field. We can even add multiple emails here by separating a comma. We can add or remove attachment. If we want to add attachment, we can click on the choose file and continue. So I'm not going to make any other changes. I'm going to simply save this by clicking on the save button. Then I feel that yes, it's okay with the edited version and I am ready to send. Then I'm going to click on the send button. So I will get the notification that an email is successfully sent. If we try to click on the finish, it will allow us to finish. Otherwise, only for the email task, if the email is not sent yet, it will not allow us to actually submit this. So this is how the problem submission actually work. We can start any other task and continue. We can click on the overview button, so we can see the detail of the overview of the problem submission that I have worked on. So we can see that everything, every detail that we have selected and proceed are here. So if we click on the taken action, that thing is also showing here. We can at any point before submit or redirect can update or start the existing task from here and provide feedback as well. As I have didn't provide the feedback for the email one, the feedback option is showing here. For the other task which I have submitted feedback, the feedback is showing here. For the rest of them, as I haven't yet started those, so the start option is showing here. So at this point I can actually click on the redirect or click on the submit. If I click on the redirect button, so it will actually redirect this problem submission to a particular authorized person who will actually uh, check this one and proceed with this. So, so this is how the problem submission actually works. So we can go back and try to start with another problem submission if needed in the similar manner. Thank you for watching this tutorial.